Hello, guys, and welcome back to once again another live stream here on the VB Thomas platform. As usually on Sundays, we've got the Formula Racing League racing for you guys. It's going to be the Super Sunday League, well, the Super Sunday Division, whatever you want to call it. It is Division 1. It's going to be Mexico. Very interesting, but unfortunately, usually on Sundays, we've got Edward Pearson. He wasn't able to make it today, so it will only be me, but it does the job. I can also speak and talk and all that stuff. So we're gonna go straight into it. I made some new things because you guys are, well, amazing. And I'm amazing too. Well, I'm not a narcissist, but what I've created is so beautiful. I cannot lie. I think it's so beautiful. So I'm going to go straight into it, and you guys will be able to see what I mean. And I put a lot of time in it, so it would be appreciated with a thumbs up. Thank you. All right, so previous race we had Hungary. Unfortunately, I wasn't there. So yeah, I didn't really see what happened during the race, but I got the information that Blinks won the race, Muller up in P2, and Mr. Slowly in P3. Now, we all know that Edward Pearson sort of has a crush on DaRuediger, and because of that, I'm supporting Muller up because he is second in the standings, and he still is second. DaRuediger is still first. So yeah, come on, Muller up, you can do it. You got P2 last week. No idea where Rudiger ended. I could look it up. I could look it up, but I decided not to because I'm a lazy Belgian fucker who doesn't want to do it. So let's go straight into the track information. As I said already, it is going to be the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez here in Mexico. The population is around 132 million people with the first Grand Prix in 1963. So that's a long, long time ago. I think there has been some sort of break because when I was looking for the quali record, it went from 1963 till somewhere, I don't know, 1970 or something. Then we had a break, and then it was back in around 2016 or something. I can't remember. I didn't have a clear look at it. So, something interesting here on this track, Max Verstappen has won the most Grand Prix. So that's quite interesting. The quali record is going to be a 114.7, so I highly doubt that we're going to see that today with a lap record of a 118.7. It is going to be a full qualifying, I think. Yes, it is indeed. And it is going to be a 50% race. So let's go straight into the track layout. As the total number of laps will be 36, as I can see on my screen, it is correct. So I did the right calculations. Because the thing is, it's always like it says 71, and then I have to make the guess if it's either 36 laps. Well, 71 separated by 2 is 35.5. So is it going to be 35 or is it going to be 36? And I made the right guess. So that's great. Best overtaking opportunities are going to happen in turn 1, turn 4, turn 12, and the sector 1 straight. As you can see, it's a very, 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 very long one. I think the second longest. I think Azerbaijan is the longest, and then you've got Mexico. Which one is long too? Spain is also a very long one. Interesting. All right, so the circuit length is gonna be 4.3 kilometers, so not a very large, long track, but you've got a lot of like slow corners and all that stuff. So we surely have to make sure that we are somewhere near the time span of 2 hours. So I mean, I don't need to make sure of that because I'm commentating anyways, just doing my job. Race distance is going to be 154, well, 55 to be exact, kilometers. It's all right. It's always somewhere between 150 and 160. Today, it's going to be somewhere in the middle, 155. So that's great. Let's go straight into the strategy because the guys are all already on track. So I need to make sure I don't miss anything. Available tire compounds as usual, soft, medium, and hard. The tire degradation is not that high. Well, it is 50% around somewhere there. And the tire overheating probability is quite high. So I doubt my suggestions, but I've got an explanation for them. So we'll get straight into that later on. The mediums to the hards is, in my opinion, the best decision you can take. You start on the mediums, they're not going to overheat straight away. Whenever there's an early safety car, just go into the hards. Easy done, easy thing. Soft hards, I've got a little bit of a doubt there because if you start on the softs, your car is very heavy. You're going to overheat your tires very easily. Then you're going to the hard tires. You'll have to do a long run on the hard tires, which you eventually have to do on the, well, from the medium to the hards too, if you have an early safety car. The soft hards is just to have a good start to cover an early safety car, and yeah, that's basically the strategy. Then you go for a hard medium strategy. uh, Basically, it's to cover a late safety car. So you'll lose a couple of positions at the beginning of the race because you've got a long way to go before there is the first corner, and you cannot easily make a dive bomb into the first corner because you got the worst stints. So you'll lose about three positions, and then you want to cover the late safety cars. So you go over to the mediums at the end of the race. And you know what the thing is with the mediums at the end of the race, they're way faster. So you will be able to pass a couple of guys you lost at the beginning of the race. So that should be all good. And then the soft medium mediums, I mean soft medium mediums, I had to come up with something. And it was the soft medium mediums just to cover the early safety car, maybe a late safety car, whatever. Or a soft medium soft could work too, but I don't know if the tire degradation uh, allows that to work. So let's go straight into the standings. I won't be able to read them. I'm gonna try and do something. Hold up. Hold up. I've got an ID. Alright, so if I do this, I will be able to read them, right? No, I won't. Hold up. I'm doing some weird stuff. I wanna read them, but it's just so difficult. Alright, so we're gonna start with the constructors. Red Bull seems to be all the way up there. 426 points. Haas is trailing by 16 points, so that could be made up today. And then you've got the Alfa Romeo. They're quite far behind. What team is DaRuediger in? He is in the Haas, and then we've got Muller up in the Red Bull. All right. So these two are carrying their teams to the victory. It's going to be either Red Bull, either Haas. It depends on the teammates, in my opinion, because both drivers are very close to each other. 364 points for the Rudiger, and then you've got 327 for Mullerup. So, I mean, 40 points difference, 35. It is doable. Two more races left, so this is going to be the second last one. So the Mullerup has to win one and becomes second in one, and then the Rudiger can only finish one to be in the top five, I think, if that makes sense. Somewhere in there, but I'll make a chart for that next week if the situation is going to be changing this race. So, P3 goes to Alfa Romeo, P4 Mercedes, and then we've got McLaren in P5. These guys are still, well, from P6 to P8, they're still battling for, well, basically P6, because you've got 230 points for Aston Martin, 218 for Scuderia Alfa Tauri, and then you've got 210 points for Scuderia Ferrari. So that's what's up there. Then with the standings, I want to have a quick look if anyone is really close to each other. Well, you've got Marcel and Regan who are really close to each other. Also, Ace Inferno. Then you've got Carlos Killa, who's in P4. Holy shit, that's crazy. He is almost making his way up in P3, so Mr. Slowly has to crash today. Because I'm a big, well, I wouldn't say fanboy of Carlos, but like I'm a fan of Carlos. I don't know why. He's just an Alfa Romeo driver, so that's what's up with the Alfa Romeo team. And then I will make my predictions as it is time to make the predictions. From what I'm seeing right now, the qualifying already started. We're already over like 8-9 minutes into qualifying. So Don't look at me. But I am thinking the winner of the qualifying is going to be DaRuediger, but he's going to be the biggest loser of the evening. He's going to crash. I feel it. He's going to have turn one incident or like last 5 laps incident. I feel it. And it's going to happen. And it's going to make it more interesting for the end of the season. Because you've got one more race after this one. Can't quite remember which one that is. But it would be very interesting if Mollerup wins this thing. So I'm going for Mollerup in P2 or P1. P1 could also work. I'm not talking about qualifying. I'm talking about the race. So the race is going to be P1 for I'm going for Carlos. I'm going for Carlos. Carlos in P1. They've got Mollerup in P2. And who is good? I am not here for 1 week and I forget who everyone is. Mean Moody and P Finn? Alright. Is Finn in the lobby? Is he in the lobby? Oh, Finn in the lobby? Okay, I'm going with Finn for P3. Finn for P3. Yeah, that works. And Plinks for P4. He was great last week, so that should do it. The biggest winner of the evening. Finn. I think Finn. Finn is gonna be the biggest winner. He's gonna have a not so very good qualifying. And then he's going from P somewhere in the middle to somewhere up front. That should do it. That should do it. All right. So I'm gonna set everything up. It will be working very soon. It's always difficult though to make things work, technology. I'm gonna get my controller up. I'm gonna get the game up. And then it should all be good. As you can see right now on screen, we are in the qualifying. So I do expect to be a lot of things happening in the race. Not too sure about the qualifying. I don't find the qualifying very interesting. So, but it is what it is. Thank you for the follow, Finn. It's very very appreciated. Oh, and I haven't. Oh, hold up. I made something new. Like I've got my little PC here, and I'm gonna do something. So, you guys will be able to see that within a couple of seconds. But I'm gonna be quiet for a couple of seconds. That way I'm able to do whatever I'm doing, Right, I'm just gonna spoil it because it's a bit weird to not talk and have a stream, because that's not what a commentator does, of course. I'm making a prediction. Well, you guys are gonna make a prediction, but it's gonna be through Twitch with channel points. So you guys are receiving channel points. Well, you should be receiving channel points. And whenever you're receiving channel points, you can use them. And I'm going to make you use them into the prediction. So we've got DaRuediger. We've got Muller up. We've got Finn. Well, should I put here? Maybe with Sausage Joe. Is he good in qualifying? Oh, yeah, he seems to be pretty good. Oh, I was at Finn. Hold up. Sausage Joe. And then we've got, let's do Marcel. He's doing pretty good. And then as a sixth option, we're going to do anyone else. All right. So you guys got 5 minutes or maybe 10. Let's do 10. You've got 10 minutes to make a prediction. It is somewhere there. It should be. Not too sure. Is the stream glitched? It seems to be glitched on my screen, but not too sure if that is really. I'm gonna switch over to Twitch real quick, and then we guys are able to see what's going on with the stream, and just having a good fun time. It is what it is. So the stream seems to be all right, and my phone seems to be dead in a couple of seconds, so I can close down my computer Well, not this one, of course, because then you guys are not able to see what's going on the screen. Corrigan is going to put himself in P7. Let's have a quick look with Matty Robo here. He is in P14. All the way down, he hasn't set a lap yet. He might have a qualifying ban. Because if you're not out yet, Molrup is in P15. What's up with that? What's up with that? I need to have a quick look at Discord, but I'm not able to open Discord. So that's sad. It is frustrating, you know? Guys, I'm pretty sure you all have experienced very difficult times with technology. Me, myself, and I study international entrepreneurship. And whenever my technology doesn't work, bro, I am crying the shit out of my PC. And my PC is probably crying too, because I'm complaining. And I'm pretty sure it hates whenever I'm complaining. It can hear stuff, you know, the PC can hear stuff. I'm not possessed, don't worry, guys. But, you know, whenever a PC is like, you know what? Whenever you gotta search something. All right, so you've got to search something that you've never searched before. For example, you've got a dog, right? Or you don't have a dog. And you wanna know, well, you don't want to know, but you're gonna search it up because you've never searched it up before. So you're gonna search up, how much does dog food cost? All right, so within one day you're gonna have advertisements of dog food. Oh my days, it isn't normal. Wait, what was the thing again which I was searching a couple of days ago? I can't remember. I know I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure it was something with. Oh yeah, right. It was with Disney, right? Because I went to Disneyland a couple of days ago, and I was searching something, and then I had like all these advertisements of people telling me to buy a hotel. Well, not buy a hotel, but book a hotel to go to Disneyland. But I was like, bro, I already went there and all that stuff. And they knew I was in Disneyland because they were like doing stuff and saying, oh, the parking costs so much. While I've never searched anything about a parking spot. And so that's what's up. And guys, if you want to leave your predictions on who is going to be your top 3 in the race, make sure to leave it behind in the chat. It would be very much appreciated, as I'm pretty sure that it would be great to have some of your predictions in the chat. You know, it is something else. Good old targeted ads, indeed. It is a shame. It is painful. But you know, it is what it is. The algorithm has, you know, a couple of days ago I was searching something on TikTok. Well, at that point I was still watching TikTok, you know. Then it's said to me, watch a certain movie. Well, it was a documentary about social media. So I was searching something about social media, right? Oh, by the way, this is the standings. I'm pretty sure you guys are able to see them. DaRuediger became first with mediums. That's crazy. But yeah, I was talking about the documentary, right? So the documentary was about why you should not use any social media. Because I don't know if you guys heard it, but the like button is basically invented to make you addictive to social media. Well, whenever you get a like, you're gonna watch your phone, and that's what makes you addicted. Apparently, I'm gonna have a what's it called? Reclame. Advertisement. So, you know, whatever it is. Maybe I could maybe I could stop it making advertisements. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. So you guys are able to see advertisements, unfortunately. But the documentary, right? What was I gonna say about the documentary? It was something about the documentary. I can't remember what. Well, it is what it is. I'm gonna try and get these. What are they called? The Oh my days, I'm so bad with my English today. The advertisements. I'm gonna get rid of them because reclamevrij. Yes, you guys shouldn't be able to see any. Yeah, there. I put them off because I mean you guys shouldn't be able to see any advertisement, and I'm not getting any money out of it anyway. So, what does it matter, right? There we go. So, you guys aren't able to see any. What is it called? Advertisements. By the way, for the guys who aren't watching, well, following the channel yet, make sure to follow me, as it would be very much appreciated if you follow me. I've got a new goal. I made my goal of 100 subscribe. Well, it is not subscribers here on Twitch, but 100 followers. That's what it is. And I'm trying to meet 150 now, so it would be very much appreciated whenever you're following me. So let's go straight to the DaRuediger's POV, as it seems like I'm not connected with my... Oh, we are. All right, so down to the first corner, very dangerous corner for the race start. Let's have a quick look if he just invalidated his lap. It doesn't seem like it. We don't want this telemetry data thing. It is unuseful in qualifying. Going into turn 3, I think it is turn 4. It is turn 4, a good overtaking opportunity where Daniel Ricciardo made a move on someone. I can't remember who, but it was in the Red Bull. He just shoved it down the inside, made it work. And that's what happens in league racing. DaRuediger almost loses his car there. He is still on the mediums though. He feels kind of comfortable on these mediums, so that might be something we have to take into account for the strategy prediction for DaRuediger. Going into sector 3 right now, quite a difficult one in my opinion. I was a racing league driver myself. I always hated Mexico because you've got these stupid track limit things. Sporty with the fastest lap right now. And DaRuediger comes across the line with a 117.3, so he's gonna place himself in P2. And who else is there? Marcel just comes across the line with a 119.2. Not very much what we expected from him, because he was pretty fast in Q1. And we've got Carlos in P3. So that's what's up with the Alfa Romeo team. I do hope they're going to be a little bit better in Q3, because this looks a bit disappointing, doesn't it? Mr. Slowly in... My apologies. Mr. Slowly in P6. I mean, that's even more depressing. Komza. P7. He hasn't put a lap in yet, but he's got to watch out for the guys behind him. Got the Ferrari and the McLaren. Ooh, watch out. That was very dangerous by Kamza there. Lange goes into sector 3. It seems like he just had the fastest second sector, but we don't know if this is a glitch or it isn't. Ooh, he goes very early onto the throttle. That seems to be a very good lap by the Ferrari driver, a 116.9. That's going to be the fastest lap in the lobby yet. DaRuediger still in P4, I mean on the mediums, and it's probably old mediums. I'm not too sure. It is new medium, so he used his mediums already. Huh. Ooh. Wait, hold up. Does that mean he won't have a medium for the race? Well, he will have a medium, but old mediums. Used mediums, we should call it. That's not something we wanna see, right? Well, we do. We maybe do, because that means he's gonna start either on the hards or on the softs, or on the hards and end on the mediums. Vamo? Who is Vamo? I haven't seen him yet in the lobby. All of a sudden he appears onto my screen, puts in the fastest lap, 116.6 for the Ferrari team. I'm not a big, well, I'm not a big Ferrari fan, but I'm not a Ferrari hater either. I would, out of the best 3 teams like Mercedes, Red Bull, and is Red Bull the best team? They've won 2 with Verstappen, 4 with Vettel. Have they won any other things? Let's say six championships, right? Are they the best though? Because you've got McLaren, you've got Williams, you've got all these teams are arguably better than Red Bull. You know, they're just in the Red Bull era right now. So, you know, for now, right? For now, Red Bull, Ferrari, and Mercedes, I would say I'm supporting Ferrari the most. But I very much disagree. They traded away Vettel. I don't think that was nice from them. I'm a big Vettel fan, and I love Ferrari until that point, until that little clown came into the lobby, well, into the team. I'm talking about Binotto there. Ooh, Jay goes a little bit too wide. Doesn't seem like he invalidated his lap, so that's great for him. As we're speaking about Red Bull, Jay is a Red Bull driver. Wait, Muller is not in the lobby. No way. Hold up. Oh no. Why? 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 Oh, come on. I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm lost in words. Well, I'm out of words. That's it. My game is glitching. Muller retired in Q1. Oh wait, right, that's it. He was there, but why is my PC doing such weird things? My apologies for the bad stream, guys. Right, so it should be good right now. Yeah, right. Muller retired in Q1, but I wonder why. Did he lose his car or something? Possibly. Oh man, come on. That come on. That's a little bit sad. Because I saw it. Oh yeah, right. Because I said, oh, maybe he has a qualifying ban. I totally forgot. You know, I've got the memory of a goldfish. A goldfish. I should make my logo a goldfish for once, and that would be quite funny. Like VB goldfish. And then with two S's or two H, whatever letter comes last. It is H, I think. And the Rudiger in P6. We've got Mr. Slowly still on the lap. He is down by 8/10. Rudiger with the fastest lap right now, 1:16.0, so he's gonna beat the crap out of Vamo. Well, beat the crap, you know, 6/10, 6.5 to be exact. It is quite a bit. And also with the other guys, they're just a little bit slower than the Rudiger is today. Because the Rudiger, I mean, he feels the urge to win this race and just make himself champion. That's what's up with the Rudiger, and I'm pretty sure he can though, because he's pretty amazing driver. I'm not stuttering, guys. I was just put the explanation exclamation. Is that a word? I gotta Google that. Exclamation. Wait. Nadruk. Emphasis? That's even a more weird. Wait. Emphasis. Emphasis. That is a weird ass word, but it is what it is, guys. So the Rudiger is apparently a beast in qualifying. Well, he is. I'm pretty sure he sweats time trial day in day out. He probably does though. Pretty sure of it. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Fahandro. Are you also in the lobby, or are you just watching? Are you watching Finn race and maybe or maybe not become first? Probably maybe not, but Lynx right now is once again out on the lap, and I think he started one. I'm in the league, but I don't race on Sundays. All right, that's great. That's great. What day do you race on? Is it the the F2 one, or is it? I have no idea which other ones there is. Thursdays? Is there a Thursdays one? I think there is a. Why do you not race on Sundays? You've got to race on Sundays because we need people in the lobby apparently, and you're not there, and we need you. Maybe you're too slow. You gotta go to Division 2 and carry that one through their difficult periods. Lynx, he improved a little bit, not enough to overtake anyone. Maybe we should look a little bit at the bottom, because the bottom, they have to do a little bit better in order to make Q1, because 5 drivers are dropping out, and it is what things are looking like right now. Jay, Corrigan, Mean Moody, Slowly, Kamza, and Maddie. No, it's not going to be Jay. My apologies. But Sausage Joe just came across the line with a 1:16.7. He had a little bit of a tow by Kamza here. That's great to see, as I'm pretty sure that Kamza will put a better lap in. I hope for him, because I mean a 1:41 is a bit depressing. You know, oh no, it's not going to be a better time. Oh, come on, Kamza. 1:41? Seriously? This is, you know, the commentator's curse is happening once again. Because last stream, I was commentating. I was just looking at everyone in qualifying. Everyone was spinning. Everyone was crashing. DNFs everywhere. We had cars on fire. We had cars flying to the moon. We had cars, you know, that's a joke. But we had cars like dropping off their wheels and stuff. And that's what a DNF is in qualifying. So, no, Kamza, what is up with you? You don't. I feel like he doesn't have his setup right, because he's already, what's it called, overheating his tires here in qualifying. So that's a bit, I mean, it's sad for him. He seems like a great driver, but just not there. He's standing still on the track right now. So let's go straight to Mr. Slowly, as he will have the Red Bull right behind him. So he's got to watch out for him. Ooh. He's going to give him a tow. Is he? Yes, possibly. All right, so let's go straight down the straight. Oh no, Mr. Slowly, you're not going to make it into Q3. Aw. But Jay is starting another lap, I think. I'm not too sure. I do think so. But Corrigan is also gonna put one in. Matty, who seems to be in the lobby, but he hasn't put any lap in yet. And I wonder why that is. It's probably because, ooh, Corrigan, P9. So Jay has been dropping, well, has dropped out. 800's improving, so he's gonna put himself. Ooh, Carlos, watch out, my brother. He's going to do an outlap, but I'm not too sure if he's gonna be able to do it on time though. Let's have a quick look with the timing. If that stupid yellow flag goes away, I'm not too sure if that is. It doesn't seem like it. The guys are causing yellow flags after each other. I don't know how to say it. So Jay, going into sector 3 right now. He had the fastest sector 2. Probably a glitch though. Although he might be very fast. You never know. 19 more seconds. Sausage Joe retired from the session, and it would be very sad to see Jay crash here in the last corner. It's not going to happen. 4/10 improvement is going to put himself in P8. So Carlos has been pushed back 117.6. I'm pretty sure he can do better. Let's have a quick look what things are going to be like after sector 1. Is he improving? Is he not? He seems to be improving by 1/10, and that's going to put him in P10. So drive the way you are, Carlos. I'm pretty sure you are going to be able to improve and just get into Q3. And that way he will be able to place himself into the top 5, which I'm pretty sure he can. He's just gotta do it. Finn in P3. I mean, 116.5, that's not bad at all. Ace Inferno puts himself in P2. That's also a great result. And then you've got Carlos, who's gonna put himself somewhere in the top 10. If he doesn't invalidate, of course, or crash. I think he's racing with a controller. That's interesting. He is definitely racing with a controller, or he's just using his stiff arms. Ooh, Carlos puts himself in P9. Not a Mexico princess, but I mean somewhere around P10 is great, is good enough. Jay just makes it into Q3. He doesn't. Mr. Slowly comes across the line to put in P9, and then Jay is gonna come into the pits, but it's not gonna be enough for him, unfortunately, as he will have to sit out Q3. So this is gonna be your results for Q2. DaRuediger in P1, Ace Inferno in P2, and you've got Finn to finish off the top 3. Famo in P4, Marcel P5, Sausage, Blinks, Sport, Mr. Slowly, and then Carlos. Mr. Slowly, who just makes it into Q3 right on time. Jay, who wasn't able to make it into Q3. Unfortunately, he came into the pits. So yeah, he's not going to have any opportunity to get into the top 10. And this is going to be your results, which we already saw a couple of seconds ago, but just for the guys to make a little something out of it. I don't know. Do they do it? I don't think so. They put it in an app. Then I think. Wait, let me have a quick look with the standings. My mouse is not working for some reason. It is right now. The standings. Didn't put them on. You guys weren't able to see them. Let me have a quick look if there's any. It doesn't seem like it though. It seems like it's very professional though. But I mean, wish I had this for my league. You know, guys, I had an old league. It was the Divergent Racing League. We had a realistic sort of something. But unfortunately, it fell apart due to people complaining for me making an own website. Like, I made everything by myself. I made a website, I made standings, I made cool things for everyone. I even made t-shirts, and all of these fuckers didn't appreciate it. They just started leaving. Yeah, we never asked for something so complicated. It wasn't even complicated. It was a fucking website where you just have to press 2 buttons to get into the standings. Why is everyone so addictive to Discord recently? So the first one is going to be an Alfa Romeo. I was going to say a McLaren, which is probably sport, but it isn't sport. It is an Alfa Romeo. It is going to be Carlos, my one and only dream man. No, that sounds a bit too much. I'm straight for the guys wondering. I'm just, you know, sometimes you've got to be a little girlish. Yeah. So, Carlos right now just warming up his tires. What is so special about Tuesdays and Fridays, Bahandro? Is it just regular races, like 50% and stuff, or not? Pretty sure it is though, because otherwise, well, yeah, I think Fridays is F2. 100% race, I know what that is. It's just way too long. It is way too long. 50%, like 50% for me is already a bit too much. Imagine a commentator for 100% race. Oh my days, that would be so much, too much. Ford here in sector 1, just about to start his lap. Let's drive with his POV real quick. He should take a lot of curb down the inside, and he's going wide early on the throttle, but he invalidates his lap, unfortunately. So he's just gonna stay out. I think save a little bit of battery. That way he will be able to do another lap on these tires, as he's got Sausage Joe right in front of him. He's not on the lap, so he doesn't have to worry about him. Let's go straight to Marcel, who finds himself in Sector 2 right now. Sector 1 still. But Sector 2 in a couple of seconds. Going across this corner. Fastest first sector for the Alfa Romeo driver. And I'm not too sure if DaRuediger is already on the lap. He seems to be, as he is in Sector 3 right now, right behind the McLaren. He will have a little bit of a tow. I understand that. I understand that. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I find the 50% race already a little bit boring whenever there's a track where nothing happens, such as Hungary. I'm not saying that because I wasn't there last week. I wasn't there not because I didn't like the track though. Don't worry about that. I can even send some pictures to you to the Discord or to the managers. Whatever they're called, the admins, that I wasn't home. Well, I could easily fake them though. You know what the thing is? I could commentate a 100% race and not make it boring because I've got everything to tell. I always have something to tell, you know. Blinks in P2 right now, right behind Finn. Is it Finn or is it Sausage Joe? But he's got the fastest first sector though, still on his old tires. So we want to have a quick look what's up with that, as he's right behind the Aston Martin. He's got to watch out though. Talking about the Aston Martin there. Also blinks, you know. Ooh, oh, wait, huh? Wait, that was most definitely a glitch. I'm gonna have a quick look at my second screen. Because that was most definitely a red track, and that means he would have invalidated there. Wait, he didn't invalidate? Oh yeah, he did. He did. He didn't when I said he did though, but he did eventually. Ace Inferno, he was second in Q2 earlier. You know, you've got to ask the admins for me to commentate. It would be great. It would be an honor. It's on Saturdays. Ooh, that's a stinky one. I might not be able to commentate on Saturdays. Maybe a couple of times, you know, once a month. Ah, oh, come on, Famo. What is this? Oh, watch out. Oh my days. He heard me. I was screaming at him, and then he was a little bit out of control. So, DaRuediger, P8 for him. Wait, how do you know I'm Belgian? I'm Belgian. That's crazy. Oh, you're hacking me. Crazy Pajandro. And I know you are. Oh, DaRuediger. He is nowhere to be found today. 5 more minutes and he hasn't put any lap in yet. That's very crazy. Because I mean, we expect DaRuediger to be somewhere up top, and he hasn't been there yet here in Q. Haha, you are most definitely not Belgian. Say something Belgian. Like, say something typically Belgian. I wanna, like, something, say a meme from Belgium or something, like, oh, mijn adem is eraf, or something like that. Would be very funny. Oh, except for if you're from the French part. Oh, you're from the French part. Oh, that is so disappointing. Oh, no hate towards the French part. Oui, mais j'aime le fricandel aussi. Bien sûr. Les fricandelles sont bonnes. Hello, neighbor. It is so disappointing. but also not, you know. I expected it to be that way. I swear. No, you know what? You could be just saying stuff and not, well, not being true, you know. You could just be searching stuff. What is the language in Belgium? Oh, French. Oh, I'm gonna search something in French. Wait, you know, no, because people who are not from Belgium don't know what frikandel are. So I'm not gonna, nah, I'm not gonna go into that. Oh, DaRuediger sets the fastest second sector. We're just talking about frikandel and we're forgetting that Rudiger is on a lap right now. Ooh, almost invalidated there. Coming across the last corner here. Comes across the line with a 115.9. So, I mean, yeah. What can I say, guys? It is once again going to be a DaRuediger domination here in Mexico. And the first place is going to be starting from P1. The second place is going to be starting from P16. Just Rudiger stuff, yeah. I wonder if it's a German driver, because Rudiger, you know, it's a football player, and is it a football? Rudiger. Oh yeah, he is German. Oh, that's crazy. I always thought he was English. No, I didn't think that because I saw him in the German jersey, but it just sounds German, you know, Rudiger, Rudiger. Oof. There's still going to be a Mercedes coming out. A couple of guys are coming out. Also a Ferrari. No, the Ferrari is going to stay into the pits. It is going to be a Alfa Romeo. It is not going to be an Alfa Romeo. No one is going to be out except for the Mercedes team. So still 2 minutes to go here. We're going to have Mr. Slowly. MP7. He's got to improve a little bit to be able to come near the top 5. No way. Vamos. MP1 with a 115.8. That is crazy. That is crazy. Just DaRuediger stuff. Right now, we've got just Vamo stuff. The Ferrari driver puts himself in P1, beating the top favorite, DaRuediger, who is coming into the pits right now. And that's going to be qualifying over for the, I'm not too sure, German, English, whatever driver. Your prediction is going to be ruined with Vamo putting himself in P1. Crazy stuff. Maybe even if someone else is going to put himself in P1. You know, you never know. Let's get the lap data out. It is going to be Mr. Slowly on the fast lap. After this one, DaRuediger already retired from the session. I mean, you cannot be mad with a P2, in my opinion, because you've... Oh, wait. It is not always great to have a P1 in Mexico. Because you've got you've got this long runaway before the first corner. So the guy behind you is going to have a lot of slipstream. Whenever you've got a lot of slipstream, you're going to be able to make the move easier. Vamo retired from the session too. And I wonder who is improving here. Maybe Mr. Slowly is. I didn't have a quick look at the lap time. But he should be. That's how he is driving right now. Not invalidating his time, luckily. Not really losing his time. Oh my days. Finn with a P1. Finn with a P1, a 115.7. And as we're looking at the time from Finn, oh my days. Mr. Slowly has invalidated his lap, so it's not going to be an improvement for Mr. Slowly. 9 seconds improvement for Ace Inferno. And that might not be enough to make it into the top 5, but it would be somewhere near the top 7. Puts himself in P4, 11 seconds improved. So that will be a 116.1. Pretty close to the top 3. Almost made DaRuediger drop out of the top 3. We've got Marcel, who is improving, but he invalidated, unfortunately. Carlos is improving by 3/10. That's going to put himself in P5. No, it's not going to put himself in P5. My apologies, I was lying. It's still going to put him in P7. He was pretty close to Sausage Joe, though. Blinks. He has to improve by 4/10 here in Sector 3 to be able to make it into the top 4. He didn't find them there. Unfortunately, it's going to be a P5 for Blinks. I mean, it's still a good result, you know. P5. I want to have a quick look where he is in the standings. Why is my game always glitching whenever I'm speaking? Or my PC, you know? Like when I'm moving with my... What is this called? A mouse? It sounds a bit weird because mouse is like mouse. A computer mouse. Is how we say it in Belgium, but I don't know. So Blinks is... Ooh, where is Blinks? Wait, I cannot find him actually. I don't think he is in the standings yet. So he doesn't appear to be. As this is gonna be your standing results. Qualifying results, I should say. P1 for Finn, P2 for Vamo, P3 for DaRuediger. Vamo, who seems to be Argentinian. So it is Sundays. Ooh. Oh, so this might be a very interesting one going into the race, because usually when someone is from the United States, Canada, or somewhere from that region, which Argentina is pretty close to, although, I mean, it is closer than it is to Belgium. Whenever that is the case and you're joining a European lobby, you're gonna have glitches all over the place. So we're either gonna be here for a long time with a lot of crashes happening, or there's nothing going to be happening. We want to have a quick look at the strategy once again, as it is going to be, in my opinion, a medium hard strategy. It is quite clear that that's going to be the case. Or nah, I wouldn't start on the softs, guys. Whenever someone is watching the stream, don't start on softs. It's always chaos, and you're gonna crash, and you're gonna overheat your tires, and blah 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 blah. Start on the mediums, end on the hards. Easy decision. Soft is a trap. It is indeed going to be a trap. Never take them. If I was the F1 game, you know, I would just say, no, don't take the softs because they are bad and they should fix it and I should fix it. So people have voted for DaRuediger to have the fastest lap. But the fastest lap went to, I think it was Finn, right? It was Finn indeed. So 2 people have voted for DaRuediger. 1 dude has voted for Finn, and he has won the prediction. So congratulations. There we go. Congratulations to you. And I'm going to make another prediction for the guys who want to do another prediction. You know, it is what it is. Who is going to win the race? That's going to be another one. So, how do I do this? Who is... Oh, wait. Maybe I should make you guys see the lobby already. Who is going to win the race? I'm just going to pick the top 5 and then, yeah. Then just to... Whoever is left. Daru. Who else do we have? We've got Ace. And the last one is going to be Blinks. And then, of course, someone else. You guys have 2 minutes to vote. Make sure to do them right now, as it will be very important, because you will get your channel points back whenever you lost them. So everyone is setting themselves up on the grid. We're going to have a quick look at the tire predictions. The tire chooses, and it is going to be a lot of hards, a lot of mediums. No one picked the softs. Everyone listen to me. Thank you very much. Ooh, but maybe the prediction has already been gone then. Or I could remove it then, you know? But yeah, I mean, hard mediums is the logical choice, whatever I should call it. Mean Moody has been disqualified from the formation lap, so it seems like he came across the line. Hard mediums. Ace is going to be the first one on mediums, and then you've got Sausage Joe, Carlos Killer, so we might be looking at those guys, as it will be very important. Let's go here. It is 5 red lights. And away we go for Season 5, Round 14 of the Mexican Grand Prix here in the Formula Racing League. The Ferrari already came across the Aston Martin. It is a bad scenery here. The Aston Martin is going to try and make a lunge down the inside. It's not going to work, but the Red Bull makes a move down the inside, around the outside. And these guys are battling side by side. DaRuediger pushes Finn a little bit to the side as he is getting overtaken by Carlos. Carlos, who has made a couple of positions already, goes for DaRuediger into turn 4. It doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Finn dropped back all the way to P5. Blinks in P4, my apologies. Blinks in P5. And we've got a little bit of a group already. The top 5 has been driving away a little bit. Sausage Joe is trying to make himself add into that group. I mean, it is what it is. He is on medium, so he will probably be able to do that. Marcel in P7, Sport in P8, and Molrup already has caught up to P9 as he is trying to make his way around the McLaren driver. The McLaren driver drives himself into the wall together with Molrup, and that was a very interesting scenery right there, as we will have a safety car out already. It is only lap 1. And is anyone coming into the pits? I'm not too sure. I wouldn't suggest so, because that way you will lose a lot of positions. So I don't think anyone is coming in. Ace Infermo, drive-through penalty, spinning on the safety car. That's not really great as he finds himself all the way in P14. Is he coming into the pits? It doesn't seem like it. So he will stay out. He will just try and score points on the board for the Mercedes team, as I thought he might have been able to come into the pits and retire from the session. Because, I mean, he's got a drive-through penalty. He is all the way at the bottom of the grid, so he won't be looking at a good result today, except for if there is going to be another safety car. Kamza is already in the pits. He has gone for mediums. So what are the position changes looking like? I want this. Vamo has made up 1 position. DaRuediger has made up 1 position. Carlos has made up 4, so he went from all the way up to, from P7 to P3. Finn in P4, he has lost 3. Molrup didn't get to do a lap all session long, and now he is getting DNF'd. That is so unfortunate, and I'm pretty sure he is going to be either very furious or very peaceful with it, as I would be saying it is what it is. And it is what it is, guys. You cannot do anything about it. It happened. You cannot return time. You cannot go back in time. You cannot do anything except for if there is a machine, but we don't know if there is a machine, so we've got to do with whatever we have, and we don't have it, so we're not going to be able to do it. So yeah, just take peace with it. I wouldn't be the same, you know. I mean, I would be the one raging and just swearing at everyone, but I've got a problem. And Molrup might have a problem too, but he's got to keep it peaceful, because that's what makes it chill in the league. So who else made up a couple of positions? Sausage Joe is coming into the pits, so is Jay. A couple of guys are coming into the pits. Very interesting. They're going for hard tires. They're gonna try and last the race on these hard tires. It's gonna be 33 more laps. 34, let's say 34 on hard tires. It could be possible. It could be possible, but it's gonna be hard as Che crosses the line there. I'm not too sure if he's gonna get a penalty for that. We will have to wait to see that. Ace in P13. I hope he hasn't. Wait, did he come into the pits to redeem his penalty? Because that wouldn't have worked. Matty in P14. He didn't do a qualifying session. He didn't get any position. He started in P14. He started in P15. He's right now P14, so pretty alright. Ace has lost 9. Sausage Joe has lost 6. So these guys are... I'm not too sure if anything happened in turn 1, turn 2, or turn 3. But it's always chaos. In Mexico, it's always chaos. And in my opinion, this was alright. You know, I've seen worse. For example, in my own league, it was horrible. We saw... No, it wasn't in my own league. I was driving for a league. And it was F2, right? It was... I was crying. Like, I got fucking fucked from 5 different positions. I swear to God. There was a guy just standing at his face towards the guys. I don't know what happened. It was like a car scene, you know. Cars 1, you guys remember Cars 1? Maybe we should go back to P1, as the guys will be starting pretty soon. But you know, you guys know Cars, right? The movie, the one that's behind my wall. Yeah, you got that scenery where a lot of people are crashing, and DaRuediger has been sleeping. He is sleeping. He's getting attacked from behind. He is on the hards. Carlos is on mediums. He's not going to use any ERS. Neither is Carlos, so he's going to save a little bit for later stage. Maybe whenever you're able to overtake the Haas driver. And it would be great to have him overtake him already, because whenever you're going to be overtaking the driver in front of you, you're winning a position. That's quite logical, isn't it? But you're also not really wearing out your tires, and that's, in my opinion, the biggest case here on the mediums. Whenever you're wearing out your tires, you're going to be longer on the hards, less longer on the mediums. You're going to be slower, and that's why Sergio Perez is such a great driver, in my opinion. So Finn right now in P4, he's going to be right behind Carlos. I mean, right behind 8/10. It's quite a long way to go, but it is what it is. Carlos, who cannot keep up with DaRuediger's pace. DaRuediger is still trying to get close to Vamo, and I think both drivers are on mediums, on hards, my apologies. Both drivers are indeed on hards. Carlos is the only driver who is on mediums right now. It is indeed a great movie, Pajandro. It's my favorite movie together with Ratatouille. Ratatouille is how we are calling it, but the English people are calling it Ratatouille. Very funny. All right, so Blinks in P5, Marcel in P6, Mr. Slowly in P7. And has anyone made up any position? Matty has gained 1 position, so not too bad. Not too bad. FRL Mean Moody in P8. At least one FRL admin is in the top 10. Is he an admin? I'm not too sure if he's an admin. He's got the FRL thing in his name, so I would say so. Sausage Joe right down the inside. He's making a move on the Williams driver, Corrigan. Now we're going to have a quick look if Corrigan is going to try and get back here to make a move on Sausage Joe. It doesn't seem like it, especially here coming into Sector 2. It is quite difficult. Well, I mean, the middle of Sector 2. It's almost Sector 3. But it's quite difficult through these S's to make a move. And we're looking at Matty here, right behind Jay. He's not gonna have enough speed throughout the straight, and he'll have to wait for the DRS down the main straight, as I think the drivers are not having DRS yet due to the safety car. DRS is enabled this lap, so it's not gonna be used yet. Now we're gonna have a lot of ERS usage from Matty down the inside. Jay is going to defend the inside line, so that's not great for Matty, although he will have the inside through turn 2. And that way, he's going to have the benefit of the doubt. He's going to make the move. He's going to have a bad line here, so we might be seeing a switchback from the Red Bull driver. He doesn't carry too much speed throughout the corner, and that won't be a move, although Jay around the outside right now. They're going side by side, and he's leaving enough space to make a move, although I think they're touching each other there throughout turn 5. And now it's going to be Jay fighting again for his position here. We're going to go straight to the front because DaRuediger has the DRS on Vamo. And we will most definitely see an overtake down Sector 1 as we're still in Sector 3, but DaRuediger will have the DRS. So that's something to look out for, of course, because he will capture the P1 position for the first time in this race here. Let's go straight into it. As the guys will have DRS. Well, only DaRuediger will have DRS. Also, Marcel will have DRS to make a move on Blinks, but we will have a look at that later as DaRuediger is not close enough. He's not going to make a move down the inside as Vamo is not even defending the inside line. But of course, DaRuediger is going to have the DRS once again here. It is one long straight line DRS usage, as the guys will have a lot of benefit whenever they're using the DRS. They can save a little bit of ERS, but I wouldn't suggest DaRuediger to drive so close to the Ferrari driver, because whenever you're driving close, I already said it, you're gonna drain out your not your battery but your tires, and that isn't really suggested. He is on hard tires, so it wouldn't be so horrible. He just caught a track invalidation there. Well, not track invalidation, track limit warning. So, well, oh, Famo too. He has a 3-second penalty already. Komza also. So these guys are already going to have a penalty. Unfortunately, Marcel. Where's Marcel? Oh, there's going to be another safety car. Oh, my days. No way, guys. Oh, we're going to have 5 safety cars. We're only in lap 7. There's still 30 laps to go. We already had 2 safety cars. This is depressing. Let's go and have a look at... Wow, we just didn't catch that. Oof. Blinks is coming into the pits. A couple of guys are coming into the pits. It seems like it. Corrigan is also coming into the pits. And these guys are... Ooh, Maddie. 5-second penalty. That's not really great. But these Blinks went from hard to mediums. Why would you? Why would you? Because you're not able to end the race on these mediums. I can't remember. I've only done 2 or 3 races for FRL, so I can't say. The highest I've got is 6, but it is with virtual safety cars included. So I'm not too sure how many races I've done in the past. I think around 50, 60, 70 maybe. I do around... Oh no, it's probably more. I'm gonna get a calculator. Oh, my phone is gonna die pretty soon. It has died. All right. Great. Great. I'm a bit fucked right now because I was using 4G, well, hotspot for my other PC, which I'm using to stream. Not really to stream, but like to use all these sceneries you guys are seeing on screen sometimes. Like the prediction thing is through that one. But I'm gonna have a quick look. What was I seeing? I'm doing around three streams a week. Let's say there are 5 months so that's 15 streams in a month. Let's multiply that by 5 months. Wait, let me do a calculation. September, October, November, December, January, February. So that's 6 months. Oh my days. I think I've done around 100 races already. That is crazy. If you think about it, I've put more than 200 hours into commentary only. And and I'm not even that experienced in my opinion, because you've got other drivers who are a little bit better. Yeah, that is really a lot. That is really, really a lot. That is really a lot, actually, if you think about it. I don't think I've done that much, though. I don't think so. So how is everyone's race going? Everyone's still driving or whatever you're doing? What is happening here? People are overtaking each other. I don't know why, but you know, it's just F1 22 things. Oh, I know what they're doing. They're driving off track to let Kamza go, because Kamza crashed And the other guys will have a penalty whenever they're not letting through Kamza. That's what's up. So apparently the safety car is already coming in. That was pretty fast, you know. That was pretty fast. So Vamo in P1 right now. He will be starting the safety car once again. Well, he won't be starting the safety car, but he will start the safety car restart. That's what's up. He's weaving quite heavy as he is going already. This time DaRuediger hasn't been caught sleeping, as he is very close right now, 4 or 5 tenths. So is Carlos, and is Carlos going to try and make an overtake once again into turn 1? It doesn't seem like it. He's once again not using any ERS. Sausage Joe is making a move on Mr. Slowly. Mr. Slowly is going to try and make the move down the inside once again, but he's going to back out of the move due to it not being able to work. And it all depends on how he's going to take this corner, because Mr. Moody is nowhere to be found. I thought he was a little bit closer. So Jay right now is fired from behind by the Ferrari driver, and they're going side by side, and we already saw something happening with Jay here coming into this corner. Right now he has yeah, it was pretty close. If he had a little bit of a better exit coming out of that corner there, he would have been able to make a move down turn. I think his turn I can't really think. I think it's turn 6. Yeah, it's probably 6 though. Let's go straight to P5 here, as we're finding the Aston Martins both in P4 and P5. I mean, that's not bad in my opinion to see where they were exactly last season. I'm talking about the in real life F1 then. I think they were even last or second last. You know, we had Vettel carrying the team, but then you've got a clown like Stroll in a car. Shouldn't be something that is happening. Blinks right now down the inside. He has the slipstream. He's choosing to go around the outside. He didn't really have enough room to make a move down the inside, and the move has already been done before the corner was there. Now Komza is going to try and make a move once again here. He won't have the DRS. He won't have ERS. Well, he won't be using any ERS right now. It doesn't look like Ace maybe here down the inside. Is he going to make a dive bomb? It doesn't seem like it. He doesn't feel like he is going to be Ricciardo today. Maybe with a good exit here, but it isn't going to be enough. He almost touched the Red Bull driver there, so he had to watch out a little bit. But he also has Corrigan right behind him, Maddie, who cannot keep up with the pace of these guys up front. Finn is pretty close to Carlos too, so we might be able to see that overtake happening pretty soon here. Carlos, who seems to be struggling already on these mediums, and I think that's something to carry through this session for the hard tire runners. So whenever you're noticing someone is struggling on the medium tires, you're gonna be noticing that you'll have to come into the pits later on to compensate with those bad medium tires. But they seem to be doing pretty good in sector 3. It's only in sector 2 where Carlos is a little bit struggling, but that's the sector where you're gonna have a lot of tire overheating probability, and I think that's what Carlos is experiencing right now. Coming out of sector 2, you're gonna have heated tires and you're gonna be a little bit slower, and that's not what these hard tire compound users are experiencing right now. So we are seeing here Carlos is a little bit faster in sector 1, then he's gonna have a little bit of trouble in sector 2 and sector 3. I mean the beginning of sector 3, then not sector 2. And you'll see it here coming into the S's. You're gonna see Carlos driving a little bit slower, because these hards, they're not gonna have much grip, but you don't have to be as careful as you should be. You see Carlos there going a little bit wider, and now his tires are boiling. The hard tire runners are just having a little bit of a benefit here in the first couple of laps, and I think that's also why these guys chose to go for hard tires in the first place, because you've got a heavy car, you're going on the hard tires, so I mean the tire overheating probability is already a little bit lower, as Finn is gonna have the DRS here. He's being followed by Sausage Joe, and I don't know if these guys are gonna let each other through. Kamza is going past Mean Moody here. Maybe he's going to try and make a move on the Ferrari driver too. It's not going to be close enough. Although, is it? It's not going to be close enough. But the intention was there. Kamza, who has to work with his 3-second time penalty. Vamo too. He's getting chased by DaRuediger here. DaRuediger, who cannot seem to get past Vamo here. Sausage Joe is trying to get past Carlos, as it seems like Finn already made the move. Sausage Joe has the outside. Don't tell me they're going side by side into the S's. Don't tell me they're going side by side through the S's. It is really close here, guys. Beautiful scenery. Beautiful racing, beautiful sportsmanship, as they're leaving a lot of space for each other to get through the corner. I love this racing here around Mexico. Corrigan has a 3-second time penalty. Sausage Joe has been separated by 1.5 seconds with Finn already. So Finn just, well, I mean, he's getting that P3 at the moment, so there's still 12 laps, 22 to be exact, 22 laps to go. So still a lot to go, as something unexpected can happen pretty soon. As we're seeing Vamo getting overtaken here, he won't have the DRS, as that will be for DaRuediger. There's only one DRS zone here. No, there's two. But in Sector 1, you're going to have one long DRS zone, and then you've got the turn 1, turn 2, and turn 3, and then you've got the same DRS zone. So I don't find that very logical, because you're already able to overtake him down the first straight, and then you've got the second straight, where it should be more easy for the guy that has been overtaken to overtake you again. But that's not the case, because the guy who is overtaking got the DRS again, has made the overtake. You know what it is. Yeah, I'm not a good explainer. I've always been like this, so it's not my English, because I know how to say it in English, but it's just, yeah, it's just me, you know. I'm so bad at explaining. Mr. Slowly will have the DRS, will have ERS. He's gonna use a lot, I think, especially with his DRS. I don't think he has to use any ERS anymore, as he will be making a move down the inside of Carlos. The move has been made. Will Blinks be making a move too? It doesn't seem like it, as he will keep his car behind the Alfa Romeo driver. And Carlos, who has dropped down from P3 all the way to P6 pretty easily. I think he's struggling on these medium tires, as he will have, I mean, Sausage Joe is on 12 lap old medium, so I mean, nothing to worry about for Sausage Joe at the moment. 3-second time penalty for DaRuediger, so these guys are having a hard time keeping themselves into the track limits. And Carlos is just dropping down positions, and I think it's mainly because of these mediums, which he doesn't feel very comfortable in, especially here in Sector 2. You see, he's struggling to keep his car into, yeah, that's what I mean. He's struggling to keep his car on the track, and it is happening again, guys. Safety car once again. Safety car number 3. So Vamo is coming into the pits. DaRuediger is coming into the pits, and I wonder what tire they will be going on. Finn is coming into the pits. Probably all for medium tires. Sausage Joe is coming into the pits. He's going for hards. So he is going to have a big opportunity for winning the race. I'm saying it right here, right now. No! They're going to double stack. Oh my days. And he's going to get overtaken by... Wait. Sausage Joe is going for mediums. Ain't no way. What a dumb decision by Sausage Joe. He's going on 2-lap old used mediums, where he could have gone for hard tires, and I think that's a mistake by the game, because I assume he wants to go for hards, because that would be the logical decision here, as all the guys are on mediums right now except for Corrigan. Well, he is on medium, but he's on 8-lap old mediums, so he is staying out. Interesting decision, interesting scenery that we're seeing right here. And my beautiful Carlos and my beautiful Mollerup both didn't make the end of the race, as they will be all the way at P13 and P15, unfortunately into the wall. They will be in the paddock right now, and I'm gonna try and charge my phone real quick because he's dead, and whenever my phone is dead, I'm dead too. So we will be right back with you. There's this little bit of a break, so we will be right back with you. Thank you very much. All right, so it seems like the safety car is coming in this lap. As my music is still going on, so I will be focusing on the race real quick before I'm gonna miss anything. I'm listening to the music right now. It's horrible. My apologies for putting this on, as we're gonna have DaRuediger. Oh, comes on retired from the session. Hopefully we're not gonna have another safety car. That would be so funny. DaRuediger right behind the Ferrari right now. Is he making a move? It seems like it. Although Vamo is keeping it up very strong, he will have the benefit of the doubt here. Vamo is right next to DaRuediger, and he is not going to be able to make the move done. So Vamo has to watch out for the guy behind him right now, which is Finn. It seems like Corrigan is keeping up strong in P1 with his 10 lap old mediums. Very interesting scenery that we're seeing here. Although we have to keep in mind, Finn doesn't have a penalty yet, so he's going to be looking at a great result here, hopefully, as he won't be getting a 3-second at the end of the race. Right, I'm able to put my music away, so hopefully. Ooh, Sausage Joe all the way in P11. I think something happened with him. He was looking at a very clean race today, but unfortunately, he's looking at a P11. And he still has 5 more seconds to cover up before he can overtake FRL Mean Moody. Let's go straight to the front because DaRuediger is pretty close to Corrigan right now. He's already using all of his ERS, so that's something that Vamo has to take with him. He is also using a lot of ERS, so he doesn't want to stay stuck right behind T. Williams. He's even taking a track limit there to be able to have a better exit coming out of this corner. Finn is looking very strong right now, 3/10 behind Vamo. It isn't going to be anywhere near a move yet. He has to make his way up in tenths, well, down in tenths, of course, as he's looking at a 5-10 difference right now. And Corrigan is just making it too difficult for Vamo to get around. Vamo, who will have to stay behind the Williams until after these S's, as it is going to be very difficult to make a move here. Hopefully he will have a better exit. It seems like it. He will have to make a move down the inside here, make a dive bomb. It's not going to work for Vamo, as he will keep it very clean. Although Corrigan was leaving the space there to make a move for the Ferrari. Right now, what is Vamo going to do? Will he have the DRS? It does seem like it. He will most definitely have the DRS, have a better exit, and this is going to be... Wait. Who has the DRS out of these two? Oh, the DRS hasn't been enabled yet. Right. My apologies, guys. Finn is looking to make a move on Corrigan too. Will he make the dive bomb? It doesn't seem like it. Whenever I'm hearing the name Finn, I'm thinking about a 10-year-old boy. So, not a. Well, I'm not trying to be mean towards Finn here, but that's just the first picture that comes into mind. That's a 12 or a 10-year-old boy racing behind his controller here, and then I'm thinking about, oh yeah, Finn, the 12-year-old boy, he's gonna make stupid moves down the inside. But it seems like this Finn is a little bit more sensible, where he didn't make a move. Well, he doesn't go for the best move the first move he can, you know. He was keeping it clean, and that means he is gonna have a little bit of a distance between himself and Vamo already. Unfortunately, Corrigan, who is already 1.8 seconds behind Vamo, and Vamo is getting a little bit closer to DaRuediger right now. He will have the DRS here, but he has to watch out for those track limits. It's really dangerous for him right now, as he cannot afford to get another 3-second time penalty. He will have the DRS. Fastest lap 2, 118.4, so that's looking great for the Ferrari driver, as he can make his way up the grid right now. From P2 to P1, Finn has made the move on Corrigan, and the next target from Mr. Slowly is probably going to be Corrigan too. And Mr. Slowly thinks, I can make any move work. And right now it's looking like a switchback. Switchback. No, it's not going to be a switchback. Unfortunately, he's going around the outside. He has to watch out to not be on the grass, because that leaves you with not much room to work with. Corrigan is getting overtaken by the Ferrari 2. Blinks, who is making his way up the field right now. His next target is going to be Mr. Slowly, although he has been behind the Mercedes driver for a couple of laps already, and Corrigan is just dropping down positions, and that might be an indication of his tires being that pretty soon. Blinks looking to make his way up the grid. I think he has done a pretty good job already. So has Sausage Joe. I mean, FRL Moody is all the way at the back of the grid, so I think something happened to the McLaren driver. I'm not too sure, but otherwise you wouldn't be 20 seconds behind. Oh, he came into the pits. Yeah, he has 0 lap all mediums. Yep, makes sense. Let's have a quick look at the position changes. DaRuediger is getting overtaken by Vamo, and I think that's just going to be the case over and over again here down the main straight, just making moves, well, down the main straight. That's just basically it. You've got the DRS straight, and that's the best opportunity to make a move, because you also have a lot of dirty air here, as the fence there with the finish flag. There isn't the Finnish driver in here, unfortunately. Oh, we saw a crash, I think. Did we? No. Oh yeah, we did. No, we didn't. Huh? My game is glitching. Weird. So, oh, we're having a little bit of a gap between DaRuediger and Vamo right now. 6/10. That's a little bit, not too much, but I'm pretty sure that DaRuediger can work around it. Jay is right behind the Williams. Corrigan, 4/10 between the two. He's gonna have the DRS. Corrigan isn't going to have the DRS. Mr. Moody is having a little bit of a difficult scenery. Wait, what was I saying? Mr. Moody? It is Mr. Slowly, of course, because he will have the DRS. Blinks won't have the DRS, so I think Blinks made the move on the Mercedes driver. But right now, Mr. Slowly has made the move back up. They didn't make the move on Corrigan, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately for Corrigan, unfortunately for Jay, as he is getting attacked from Ace Inferno behind. We saw Ace Inferno putting the second fastest lap in Q1, so I'm pretty sure he will have a little bit of speed through these corners here in Sector 2. But I mean, whenever you're in P8 in a race, you're not doing an exactly great job, are you? You could be a little bit unlucky, but I mean, after 23 laps, we haven't seen any crash from him recently. He is not making his way up the field. Vamo, this is what I'm saying, guys. He has another 3-second time penalty, and we want to have a quick look at the penalties right now. 6 seconds for Vamo already, 3 for DaRuediger, and 0 for Finn. So Finn, I mean, he's going to gain 1 position due to that, but DaRuediger is still looking like he is going to win the race here. 2 tenths between the two, and Vamo is able to keep DaRuediger right behind him, but DaRuediger is gonna have the DRS. He's possibly going to make a move here, although that straight is not very long, so you're not able to make an overtake there. Matty is making his way past Ace Inferno as he cannot keep his car on track, unfortunately. I'm not too sure if there's something that happened there. It was coming out of turn 3, so I would assume that something happened there coming out of that corner, but you never know, as it is going to be Jay and Corrigan battling it out here right before entering the S's, as Jay made the move, and now it's gonna be Matty. It's a 3-way battle here for P6, as Matty will have the DRS sausage show with another 3-second time penalty, as he will have 6 on the board already. Matty, who has lost his breaking point there, he doesn't have any penalties yet, so he's just got to keep his car behind the Williams driver, and that way he will gain 1 position for sure, as Corrigan is coming into the pits. So Matty will have the DRS, Jay won't have the DRS, so I mean, Matty is going to be able to come a little closer here on the straight. Not too much though, because it seems like Jay has got a pretty good car down the main straight, has a lot of straight line speed. I think that's an indication of low downforce or high downforce. I'm not sure. I gotta Google it real quick. It seems like Matty has some problems keeping his car away from the curbs, and I mean, it's good to take curbs, but not too much. And whenever you're taking too much curbs, you're gonna lose a little bit of time here, as you can see here. And then he's just going a little bit too wide, and that's causing you to lose a little bit of time. Now we're gonna look at DaRuediger, who is having troubles closing the gap between himself and Vamo, and that would be very dangerous for the Haas driver, because whenever that's going to be the case, Vamo is just going to be able to drive further and further away and close down that 3-second gap, which he's having due to the penalties. Blinks in P5, he's also got the 3-second time penalty, but he is really close to Mr. Slowly right now. So what he has to do is just keep his car on track, not get any penalties anymore, and hope for a mistake by Mr. Slowly, well, penalty wise, or like anything otherwise. I wouldn't say, I'm not gonna say crash out, but you know, I mean crash out. So that's what's up right now, as it will be Jay in P6. He's 4 seconds behind Blinks, whatever it is. And Matty is pretty close to Jay, so he can make his way up the grid right now, as Matty doesn't have a penalty yet. Jay does, so you gotta think during the race, am I going to overtake Jay and have the chance of crashing out, or am I just going to keep my car behind him and just wait for the finish line and just take the position for free? Because Jay has a 3-second penalty, but you also have the possibility of getting a penalty yourself. Ace, who cannot keep his car on track once again, unfortunately, he will have to be happy with a P9, maybe even a P10. It all depends on what tire he is on right now. 10 lap old mediums, it is going to be difficult to take that into account at the end of the race. And well, that way you will be on 20 lap old mediums. I don't think that's possible. Also, these guys are all on mediums, so they'll have to they're gonna have to be on 20 lap old mediums at the end of the race, and I'm not too sure if that's gonna be possible though. I want to know what tire degradation they're on right now, as it will be up in percentages. And I want to see, because usually on medium 60, around 60, 50 is already a little bit bad. And I'm pretty sure these guys are already on 40 on the way they're driving right now, because they're not taking every corner they should be, how they should be taking it. And you can see whenever they're going a little bit wider, it means they're having understeer. Ooh, another 3-second penalty for Vamo, and that will leave him in P3, maybe even P4. Addy, who is in P7, is not able to get past Jay Mullerup, who has left the session. Only now. He has been in here for almost an hour already. No, 2 hours. Well, he has been in here since the beginning of the stream, and that's 1 hour and 50 minutes ago. So we're looking at another 15 minutes here into this session, and that we will close down the stream. And I'm gonna say it already. I thank you guys very much for watching. You guys are very loyal watchers whenever you're new to the stream. Whenever you're not new to the stream, you're always nice. It's always nice having you here, you know. So Maddie, MP7, he is gonna have the DRS, although it's not gonna be enough here to make the move work. And he's gonna keep his car once again behind the Red Bull driver, and I think he has noticed about what I'm saying, and Mr. Slowly is experiencing the same problems of is he gonna get past Blinks or isn't he? Oh, yeah, this was what I was talking about. Whenever you're keeping your car behind someone, you're you know, finally back with some coffee. Only now. It has been 20-30 minutes. I don't know how long it has been, but it's been a long time ago. And the coffee, I mean, the coffee was great. I had a little bit of a Fanta, which I'm gonna have another drink of. No, it's empty. Oh, that's unfortunate. I forgot it was empty. And then maybe I should drink a little bit from my water bottle. That would be working. So, yeah, what I was saying, right? Where are you gonna keep your car behind someone? And Maddie is making his way past Jay right now. And seeing this, I would say he was waiting just to get a penalty and then get past him. Because when he, oh, no way, Jay. He cannot keep his car on track, and he's gonna get overtaken by Sausage Joe. But don't worry, Sausage Joe has 9 seconds of penalties. Ooh. Oh my days, no way. We're seeing Mr. Slowly without a front wing, and that means he was not able to keep his car on track. He was found in the wall. He managed to get back on track, so he will be able to come into the pits and pit for another sets of mediums, maybe soft tires. But I think we're gonna be able to see that more oftenly, because these guys have been on 14 lap old mediums, and that indicates that they're almost dead. And whenever your tires are dead, this happens. Mr. Slowly, no front wing, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and he finds himself all the way at the back of the grid. Unfortunately, Jay is also coming into the pits, and he has jumped Mr. Slowly. He is on soft tires. Mr. Slowly is on medium tires, so that's interesting to see. I think Mr. Slowly has made a better decision, because the softs are really painful, especially in Mexico, because you're gonna have the second sector, which is very painful for your or overheating your tires. And I mean, yeah. Famo still in P2. He's gonna have 6 seconds though. 9 seconds even. So he'll have to improve by, well, he'll have to make 1 more second on Finn to be able to benefit from the P2 position. Because otherwise he's just gonna drop back to P3. Finn, who has been not really present here, he isn't getting overtaken by everyone, but he's not overtaking anyone either. He's just incognito. That's what they call it. DaRuediger with a 3-second time penalty, but I don't think... I mean, 5 more laps, it's gonna be a short period of time to still get a 3-second penalty. I mean, what the thing is, Famo can just force him off track and just get another 3-second time penalty. Yeah, that would be interesting if we're gonna be able to see that today. So maybe we should focus on them, although we're gonna be able to see something happening here, as we're gonna have Blinks into the grass. He is gonna be the lawnmower of today. Blinks also with a 3-second time penalty. That's a little bit of bullshit in my opinion. Maddie is gonna make his way up the grid. He is already in P4, and I think he has made up a lot of positions right now, because he was all the way at P15. Well, he started in P15. He's gonna be in P4 right now, and that means he has made up 11 positions. We still have to look for what Blinks is gonna do here, if he's gonna get past the Alpine driver. I'm not too sure though, because Maddie has been looking very great at the moment. Maddie also with a 3-second time penalty, so that's something we have to take into account at the end of the finish line, because Blinks is going to have 3 more seconds than him, and whenever he's overtaking the Alpine driver, he still has to make up 3 seconds. So in 4 laps, that's going to be very difficult. Yellow flag in sector 3. I'm not too sure where that is. I think that's a Williams, and that means that's going to be Corrigan. So Blinks down the inside of Maddie right now. Maddie defending beautifully in my opinion. He's going to have a good exit coming out of this corner. I'm talking about the Ferrari then, of course, as he will have the DRS. And Maddie is not going to be defending the inside line, as the Ferrari is going to make his move down the inside. He's going to try and make the switchback work. It seems like he did it. Inside line now into turn 7 and 6 and 5. He has to watch out for the Alpine driver though, as they're keeping it clean. Nobody is touching anyone, and that's always great. Here around Mexico, the guys are respecting each other's space, each other's bubble. That's what we're seeing right now. We already saw that happening a couple of seconds ago, well, a couple of laps ago, where we had, I think it was Mercedes, I can't remember who it was, or maybe Jay, I'm not too sure, where they were keeping each other just clean throughout the DSs. DaRuediger right now is getting overtaken by Famo. I mean, it is whoever is going to finish first on track. He's going to have not the points, because the points are being dealt after penalties. But these guys are just battling so intense right now. They have been battling since the beginning of the race already. Just overtake after overtake. I think they've at least overtaken each other 36 times. I mean, 1 for every lap, and it's even going to be more, except for the safety car ones. Then Blinks, who's getting a little bit impatient here. Impatient, yeah, that's the word, impatient, was making a move down the inside, but the room didn't seem to be there, because I think he has got a little bit of wing damage here. So I'm not too sure. I need to have a quick look how he takes these corners. He doesn't go off throttle, so that means he won't have any damage, because otherwise you aren't able to go full throttle throughout the corners and not make any mistake. I mean, Maddie is just from P15 to P4. Congratulations to him. He has done a great job. Sausage Joe goes into the wall, but it doesn't seem like there's going to be any safety car anymore. Blinks is coming into the pits. Why? 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 He thought there was going to be a safety car. Oh no, Blinks. 34 laps already done. There's not going to be a safety car. Oh my days. Oh, he has made the mistake of the evening. Oh my days, because he also has a 6-second time penalty, so it's not looking like he's gonna be gaining any positions right now, rather lose them, because you've got Jay right behind him, who is making his way up the positions. Well, he's trying to, of course, after he crashed. And I think the only thing we're gonna see today is DaRuediger and Vamo battling it out on track right now. 5 tenths between the two. It all depends on whether DaRuediger is gonna have another penalty. And the thing is, maybe Vamo has to push so hard that he's gonna have 2 more warnings, and that way DaRuediger will have to get those warnings too to be able to get close to the Argentinian driver. And that might be the thing to use here, because whenever DaRuediger, I mean, he might be having 2 penalties already, and if you're gonna have 2 more, oh, that was so close. DaRuediger, he is finding troubles keeping his car on track here with these old medium tires. I'm not too sure if you guys know, but they have been on 19 lap old mediums here, and I can tell you, it is difficult in Mexico, especially here throughout the S's. I mean, if you're experiencing troubles throughout the first few corners, you're gonna experience even more troubles throughout the S's here. I mean, he is trying to make his way closer to Vamo right now, which I think he is able to do, because he has already made up 2 tenths, 3 tenths to be exact. But he's gotta watch out coming out of turn 1 there. Let's go straight to the penalties again, as it will be Finn in P3 catching his first penalty here, and the only 2 drivers who haven't caught a penalty yet are Ace Inferno and Mean Moody. And Ace Inferno, who is looking at a very bad race after his crash at the end of the race. I mean, he's looking at a P5 right now, and I think that's somewhere around 15 points in the... Wait, no. I'm not too sure. No, that's in the other league, isn't it? Wait, I can't remember. I'm doing so many leagues. Can't remember who gets how many points. I need to save that somewhere. Well, I will do that for next week, as it is going to be the last race. Whenever DaRuediger wins this one, I think even if he becomes second, he's gonna win the race. Well, he's gonna win the championship. It all depends whether DaRuediger is gonna get 20 points or 18 here, or 25. I mean, I can't remember, because there was a league who gave 40 points to the winner. Blinks is having a last-minute battle with Mr. Slowly, and I didn't think these guys were gonna have a battle with each other. It seems like it is. Blinks has the soft, so you would think that Blinks is gonna be a little bit faster. Ooh, a little bit of a touch there. 44 first, yeah, that's what I was saying. But I mean, Blinks on the mediums, on the softs, my apologies. There's the yellow flag. Not too sure why that is. But Blinks on the softs, he's got to make up 1 second. Ooh, oh no, oh no, oh no. This is what I was expecting to happen. Blinks, I mean, Blinks, he had to make up 1 second on Mr. Slowly here. And I knew there was going to be a dive bomb. Oh, oh my days, what is he doing there? It's interesting race. We saw 3 safety cars. We saw a lot of things happening, a lot of crashes, a lot of... Driver of the day is Maddie, in my opinion. That's totally deserved. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to Rudiger for winning the race here. Congratulations for Vamo to keep his car on track. I mean, it was very great to see these guys battling it out on track. Finn went from P1 to P3. Not a bad decision. He has done pretty great. You've got Ace in P5. He went from P4 to P5. Corrigan from P12 to P6. That's also a great one. And then you've got Jay with the fastest lap. The other guys, I mean, he had a pretty interesting race. Blinks Interesting driver. He did pretty all right. He won the race last week. He managed to get P10 today, so a couple of points on the board for him, as the other guys didn't make it through the race. Unfortunately, Komza, Carlos, Marcel, Mullerup, and Sports. Sausage Joe, who seems to be 4 laps down. Not too sure what happened there. I think he crashed. Not too sure. So I'm gonna get my face up real quick to thank you guys for watching. As you can see, my hair is like, and that's all because this was a 2-hour stream, and that's always quite a long time. You know, you've been preparing for 1 or 2 hours before this race to get all this scenery stuff you're seeing on this side and there. And oh, this was the cars thing I was talking about earlier. So this is the cars thing. There you've got the, what is it called, curtains. So yeah, I mean, I thank you guys very much for watching. Interesting race, interesting everything. Maybe we'll catch you guys next week. I think DaRuediger is the champion, isn't he? He will have 35 points. You predicted my position right. I did. Finn. Woo! Yeah, I did. Well, great race from you. Maddie, I'm very proud of you. You did great from P15 to P4. Great job from who? From you. I was saying from who because Finn was texting who. I won the prediction. All right, I will give you the points whenever I'm on my PC. We will catch you guys next week. So this was Phoebe Thomas as your commentator. Have a nice evening, and I'll catch you guys next week. Peace out.